Book of Heaven, Volume 10, November 29th, 1910. Jesus is jealous that someone else may comfort the soul. Since a good and holy priest was coming, I was a little bit anxious to speak with him, especially about my current state, in order to know the divine will. Now, after he came the first and the second time, I saw that nothing would be done of what I wanted. So, having received Holy Communion, all afflicted, I was repeating my great affliction to my affectionate Jesus, saying to him, "My life, my good, and my all, it shows that you alone are everything for me. I have never found in any creature, as good and holy as he might be, a word, a comfort, a solution for the slightest doubt of mine. It shows how there is to be no one for me but you alone, the all for me, and I alone, always alone for you. And so I abandon myself in you, completely and always. As bad as I am, have the goodness of holding me in your arms without leaving me for one single instant." While I was saying this, my blessed Jesus made himself seen, looking in my interior, turning everything upside down to see if there was something which he did not like. And while turning and turning, he took something like a grain of white sand in his hands, and he threw it to the ground. Then he said to me,
"Dearest daughter of mine, it is absolutely right that for one who is all for me, I be all for her. I am too jealous that someone else might give her the slightest comfort. I myself alone want to make up for all and in everything. What is it that afflicts you? What do you want? I do everything to make you content. Do you see that white grain that I removed from you? It was nothing but a little bit of anxiety, for you wanted to know my will from others. I removed it from you and I threw it on the ground so as to leave you in holy indifference, the way I want you. And now I will tell you what my will is. I want Mass and also communion. As for whether or not you must wait for the priest to come round, you will be indifferent to this. If you feel dozy, you will not try to come round, and if you feel awake, you will not try to doze off. However, know that I want you always ready, and always at your post of victim, even if you should not always suffer. I want you like the soldiers in the battlefield. Even if the act of fighting is not continuous, they remain with their weapons ready, and if necessary, seated in the quarters, so that every time the enemy tries to start the fight, they may always be ready to defeat him. The same for you, my daughter. You will remain always ready, always at your post, so that every time I should want to make you suffer, either for my relief or to hold back chastisements, or for anything else, I may find you always ready. I do not have to always call you or dispose you to the sacrifice each time, but rather you will consider yourself as being always called, even if I should not always keep you in the act of suffering. So we have understood each other, haven't we? Be tranquil and fear nothing."
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.